Hi, very good evening, friends. Welcome for the free webinar on SFM exam preparation. My dear friends, this is a very short webinar for those friends who are rating their exam in June 2025. In this session, we are going to discuss how to crack SFM June 2025. Here we are going to decode. Here we are going to decode how to approach MCQ. We want to score 30 marks. My dear friends, hope all of you are aware about how the exam pattern. When you are approaching the exam, first of all, you should aware about how the question pattern is for the benefit of everyone, especially for the students who are rating first time under the new syllabus. Your SFM paper is a 100-mark written paper where the first 30-mark question will be from section A. 15 question of 2 mark each. This has to written in a OMR sheet. You don't want to write any explanation. Institute will give you a OMR sheet. You have to write the correct answers. So we are going to crack how to answer this 15 question. How and all questions will this come from this 15 mark MCQ? How to prepare to crack this 30 mark? Because we know for passing is 50, but minimum we should get 40. This session we are going to help you 80, but whatever the 80, I want to tell you, maybe lot of friends who are just starting preparing now, maybe because of the training or exam, maybe because of training or maybe because of the work pressure, they may be thinking 40 also in this short video. So the 30 is very important. If you get 30 here, rest is very easy. So we are going to start the session. Welcome all of you. This is CMA Mohd Asthaf, training SFM last 15 years, Bharadwaj Institute, Chennai. So my dear friends, I am very happy to come before you in this EduHome Connect platform to share my knowledge on SFM exam preparation. So let's start, friends. Yes. So let's start. First, we are going to our session going to shift into two areas. So first will be how to approach the MCQ. That is especially yes, section A, then balance section B. So shall we start? Yes. First MCQ 15 mark. My dear friends, we have at EduHome Connect, we have decoded the question pattern, and this question pattern only we are discussing. So here we are going to decode MCQ question pattern. If you take the trend of MCQ, last 20 years, last 10 years, especially recent 22 syllabus question paper, in SFM paper, majority 60 percentage question will come problem related. So which are all the area that also we'll discuss. Some of the 10% problem related theory. Balance 20 to 30 percentage only theory, pure theory question will come. So majority of friends want to know how to crack this pure theory question because your ICMA material is 800 page plus material where I have to study this theory, my dear friends. So here onwards, you don't want to struggle, my dear friends. We are going to help you on this part. 60 to 70 part is problem or problem related theory. Here, if you are good in this section B preparation, you can able to crack this very easily. So hope all of you are ready. Let's start. My dear friends, your MCQ 15 mark theory exclusive question will come minimum 2 to 4. Theory exclusive question will come minimum 2 to 4. In this 2 to 4 questions will come from EMH. This is efficient market hypothesis. My dear friends, this area sometimes 4 mark theory also will come. So this area you have to learn. Yes. So how to crack? This is your SFM chapters. If you go through efficient market hypothesis, just a 20-page area. Some of the friends, those who already learned, they might have been learned that strong form of efficiency, semi-strong form of efficiency, weak form. Yes, those three area. So these three area only that theory will come. So you can just refer your ICMA material or your class workbook, whatever it is, and you have to refer the ICMA material backside MCQ. That is enough. You can able to score that MCQ. Balance is what? Yes, obviously digital finance. It is newly added in your ICMA material. So that is your theory. We are discussing how this theory will come. That is will come from your chapters or your ICMA they called as module. Which module? Module 11. Then digital finance is what? Module 7. But digital finance and all, my dear friends, if you go through the study previous year question pattern, what is the main MCQ discussed in your material? That only they keep on asking for you. So you will get a mark there. Coming into another area, we have international foreign financial environment. This is a small theory area. We have a 5% weightage. It consists of majority friends knows that area. That is one theory question generally comes every exam. That is World Bank, Asian Bank, then ADR, GDR, Indian Depository Receipts. Those topics, which is some of the friends may learn in your law subject also. So those also you can come the question for this area. So this is what module 40. Then finally, another, this also 4 mark generally come your module 4. My dear friends, if you go through this 4 module, especially book back main MCQs, you can score this 2 to 4 theory, my dear friends. You can able to score the thing. So majority of theory will come from this area. Please note down. Now coming into problem, we have 15 questions. So 8 to 10 question will come from this area. So how you have to crack this question? My dear friends, first I will tell you what all the problem questions will come. So problem questions for your benefit, I am just discussing friends. Problem question will come from your capital budgeting. Capital budgeting, your base concept. That is NPV, profitability index, ARR, MNPV, modified in present value, adjusted NPV. So generally in final level, they will ask you sometime reverse way. What is mean by reverse way, friends? Reverse way means they may be given you NPV, they may be given you present value of cash inflow. They may be asking you what is the annual cash flow, or maybe they may ask me what is the cost of the project. Like that reverse way they ask. That means if you are strong on this capital budgeting problem, you can able to solve this capital budgeting MCQs. So this is how the capital budgeting problem MCQ will come. Then next will come risk analysis. Here they will ask you standard deviation computation or coefficient or sometimes RADR, etc. Those small area, even certainly equivalent also sometimes ask. This kind of area asked under 2 mark. So they will ask you, they will give you 2 projects. NPV will be also given, and they will also given risk also, and they will ask you which project is best or what is the coefficient. What is the coefficient? Like that, they will test it. Hope you are clear. So this is how the point called a risk analysis. So this is the area. So leasing, if at all they want to test you, theory only will come because problem leasing you have a separate sections. So you don't want to worry on that. That will be separately taken. Now coming into next area, problem area, you will have mutual fund question will come. Mutual fund, what kind of questions are coming, friends? My dear friends, mutual fund, they are asking question mostly on trainers ratio, trainers, then Sharp ratio. We have mainly 4 methods are discussed in your study material. Sharp ratio, trainers ratio, alpha. Then there is another. This is the main ratio discussed. Apart from that, you have another area called Morning Star Index model or similar method what is related to performance. But mostly, if you go through previous area, they were asking all these area only. These trainers, sharp, alpha. So this they have maybe asking directly or reverse way also. Sometime if you are too lucky, they will ask you to compute return also. That is return of a mutual fund. That is NAV 1 minus NAV 0, capital gain plus, then you have capital appreciation plus dividend distribution. That is dividend plus capital gain distribution plus NAV 1 minus NAV 0 whole divided by NAV 0. That is holding period return. If they want to test advanced level, they will ask you reverse way. They will give you annual return. They will give you what is NAV 1. They will give you what is NAV 0. They will also give you what is the capital gain. So the reverse way, they will ask you what is the holding period. So these kind of reverse way they can ask you on holding period. If they want to make more easy, they may ask you sometime NAV calculation also. What is NAV? What is the total net assets divided by outstanding unit? So these are all the area they can ask you on mutual fund. My dear friends, mutual fund definitely there will be a problem will come. So you can able to test on this mutual fund area. Then definitely another chapter called your portfolio management. So portfolio management, definitely there is a MCQ. So we are discussing problem MCQ. We are discussing now because MCQ is very important. So problem MCQ. So problem MCQ on portfolio management, how it will come? They will ask you standard deviation computation, sometime return computation, sometimes they will ask you to compute on correlation. That means you have to go through the chapters. Even beta and all always coming. Sometimes they will ask you CAPM return. These are all the area. Sometimes they ask theory also. That is characteristics lane, security market lane. These type of questions also asking in portfolio management. Sir, I am very disappointed. Can you please tell me how to practice question, my dear friends? Our institute is keep on asking these area previous year questions. So I suggest you in this area last 16 syllabus to this syllabus is the same topic only. So I request you 16 syllabus to current exam. If you gone through that is last exam is December 2024. You can work out previous year MCQ. You can work out previous year MCQ. You can able to crack this area. Anyway, for your information, in Edu Home Connect uh, portal, there is a MCQ plan is available where you can get all these MCQ at a one place also. So you can visit eduhomeconnect.com/home. So if you go here, you can go to test, you can go to the SFM, and in this SFM, you can go with the silver plan. So in the silver plan, we have created MCQ for you for covering 2016 to May and their previous year question. Or else you can browse our ICMA material, you can take all these questions, you can practice. In the platform, you will get all chapter wise MCQs at a one place. You can save your time. That is an advantage. Now coming into portfolio management, next area. After the portfolio management, my dear friends, highest weight area is called derivatives. Derivative, there will be questions definitely will come from options, futures, forward, all these area. Especially question will come from Forex. Forex generally coming one area question only. Forex generally coming one area question only. For your information, I am highlighting again. For your information, I am highlighting again. Forex, the area called a interest parity theory or purchasing power parity theory or computation of your forward rate. These kind of question, 2 mark standard question. So these kind of questions are regularly asking. So SA model they won't ask. So they will ask these type of questions. Sometimes direct quote, indirect quote, cross currency. Cross currency also a very good area. Cross rate computation. These type of questions are asking for what? Forex part. So this is the main area. Apart from this area, obviously swap less chance only. That is what I am not swap very less chance of coming to mark area. That is why I haven't highlighted there. But options, futures, forward are both are similar. So I haven't highlighted the point, but that is same. So forex we have. Now if you go through further on this, we have other areas called which is newly added valuation of shares, bonds. Those questions, general question, computation of what is the market price, or what is the value of a bond, like that small one question you can expect. This is how the entire MCQs are split. So capital budgeting, mutual, forex, shares, all these area you have to make it. So you should have an idea about. So I told you one cracking strategy. What is that? Sold MCQ and previous year, and while completing each chapter you have to make it. So you have to prepare those items, then you can able to crack this area. So my dear friends, we have given you very clear how the questions will come. So we will have section A, 60% to 10% will be problem related, 20 to 30% will be theory. Theory area we have highlighted your ICMA material module 11, 17, 14, 4. So this area you can refer the MCQ, and I also highlighted this MCQ chapter which is available in the Edu Home Connect .com/home. You can visit and you can check the things. And if you want to go through, there is a Browns plan is available, which is free of cost. There is a Browns plan is available, which is free of cost. You can try for the questions also, because your time you can save, because the backend we have developed the entire MCQ for you, so you can get best use of the same. So my dear friends, continue the discussion. Continue the discussion. We will go for now the main area, none other than that, exam decoding. So this is the exam decoding. My dear friends, we have analyzed it June 2025 question pattern, and based on that, we are releasing you how chapter is weightage, because in this short 1 month, students, especially those who are in articles and those who are in working people, they want to prepare as a short time to score maximum mark. Yes, this video for you only. You can able to crack this June 2025 exam. Yes, my dear friends, we are coming up with this for you. So first question, this is the standard format. Question will come from like this only. The first question is come from what? Capital budgeting. My dear friends, capital budgeting, my request to all of you that you should not go with base question. You should know about all the advanced concepts such as computation of cash flow, replacement, and adjustment of scrap value, working capital. All these adjustment you should be able to know. Based upon your like, the question will come. This is comes for what? 7 mark. So this is the 7 mark question. Coming into next area, leasing. Leasing, you might have been learned two area: lesser perspective, lessee perspective. More chance is coming on lessee perspective. It is whether to go for a loan or whether to go for a lease. Here you have to understand few points. If it is whether to go for a loan, now you should be very clear. It will be testing. You have to identify what is the interest and what is the principal repayment split, because interest amount you will get tax shield, principal amount you won't get the tax shield. So unless otherwise you don't get the split, the benefit you cannot calculate. So my dear friends, be very clear while coming this type of question. You should check whether interest, tax shield, how to identify what is the interest amount. So you have to identify accordingly. If the question is coming equal annual installment every year, equal annual installment, then you have to apply annuity factor to get the equal annual installment. Otherwise, you can able to generally approach. Now, lesser perspective, if at all coming, you are very lucky, because right now the 7 mark. So because of the 7 mark, lesser perspective also chances are there. If it is coming lesser perspective, very easy. They will ask you computation of. They will ask you, sorry, they will ask you computation of lease rental. Yes, my dear friends, here you have to check what is the lease rental. So lease rental computation is very important. So you have to check lease rental every year same. Every year same, now you can go for annuity factor, and you have to check beginning of the year or end of the year. This is applicable for loan option also. So once you think lesser perspective, generally they will ask balloon ways. The payment is 3 is to 2 is to 1. This kind of questions are coming for lesser perspective. In your study material itself also there is a two type of questions are there. So this is the two area for question number 2. Now my dear friends, if you ask me, sir, I am trying such a way level that lesser effort, mark pakka. Those friends, it's coming the area risk analysis and valuation of shares. My dear friends, risk analysis. They are asking question, one of the easiest areas. In risk analysis, you have area called computation of risk, coefficient of variation, RADR, certainly equivalent, decision tree. Then we have question on simulation, all those area. Generally, for exam purpose, they are asking three area: certainly equivalent, decision tree model, and also last exam they asked the simulation model question. Even sensitivity analysis also very good model. These are all the four area under risk analysis we can expect question. But there are exams where questions coming from EVP, expected value of perfect information. So my dear friends, these areas are comparing to other area. For you, lesser time only will take it, and for your information, this area questions are coming study material ditto. So you can able to have a very good idea on study material. You can able to score very good mark. Coming to valuation also, Your study material first 7, 8 questions are repeatedly asking, especially question like a growth model, that is multiple growth model. That is year 1 to 4 years, this is the dividend. 5 to 10 years, this is the growth rate. 10th year onwards, infinite growth rate. So what is the value of shares? These type of questions are repeatedly asking. So be very clear on those kind of questions. That is multiple growth rate model. So this section 3, you can able to crack 14 mark very easily. Now coming into another area, question number 4 is coming from bond valuation, yield to maturity, yield to call, or normal value of bond. And my dear information for you, I would like to tell you this chapter, you have to refer CA final practice manual on bond valuation, because the questions are coming out of your ICMA study material. Valuation of bond, if you check all the previous year question, you can't find in your ICMA material. So valuation of bond, if you want to quote CMA final practice manual, you can refer on security analysis, similar type. Here the questions are coming, what is the strike value of bond, what is the premium, all those concepts are asking. So you have to refer this part. Mutual fund, obviously a chance. Sometimes they will ask portfolio. So because these all are mutual fund, portfolio are similar area. So what portfolio, next level only mutual fund. Both are similar area. So my dear friends, 21 mark scoring area. So portfolio management and mutual fund, you can score 21 mark. So how to score these areas? In mutual fund, you should be very clear about standard question. I'll show you some example model question which comes your exam regularly. So if you go on through this mutual fund area, let me show you the questions like this type of question. A and B introduce two schemes, dividend plan, bonus plan, the face value, and they will ask you to find out what is the yield. This is a basic level question, 7 mark, because right now 7 mark. But if it is 14 mark, they will ask you these type of question. I'll show you, my dear friends. These are all what are all the questions I am referring. It is also in your ICMA material, so you don't want to worry on that. This is my class workbook, which is conducted at Bharadwaj Institute, Chennai. So let me show you. See, before that, let me tell you, these type of questions are very, very important. This question number 20 and all, 2 time previous year question, that is reverse calculation. Mr. Hexax misplaced his document. This is your ICMA material only. This is your ICMA material question only, don't worry. Mr. Z has misplaced the document. Help him finding original investment after ascertaining the following. That means they're asking reverse way. What is the number of unit? What is the net present value? That is NAV, net asset value, total yield, number of investment yield. A very good question, my dear friends. This type of question you can expect for your exam, because if they want to test really the students, this is the case study. My dear friends, if you ask me, mutual fund, can you refer a good question? This is a very good question. Already I saw one question. Here they are asking dividend plan, bonus plan, growth plan. This is a standard mutual fund question. But right now 7 mark. This question, if you want to solve, you cannot solve for 7 mark. So this is a 14 mark question. So if it is not 14 mark, then they will ask you any two plan. That is why I told you two plan. I have shown you the last at the end. Apart from that, you can expect questions of this type. Net asset value computation, NAV computation, standard question. This is also a very, very useful question on your mutual fund SA model. Finally, if you ask me, sir, is there any one more chance of area in mutual fund for SA model question? This is another normal 7 mark question. They give you the data, they will tell you the appreciation, they will ask you what is the NAV, what is the cash balance, what is the NAV if the dividend is distributed. This is also a standard question. This is a previous year question came for 16 syllabus. This is a previous year question came for 16 syllabus. A very good question. Then coming to the end, sir, can you give me one key question which will help us to crack very well? Yes, this is a one type of question, a standard question, your ICMA study material question. See, they given only 3 lanes, but they are asking what is the NAV on the 3 date. So this is a very superb question. 3-4 time previous year question for CA final, 2 time previous year question for CMA final. So a very good question. These kind of questions are testing on mutual fund. Now coming into portfolio management, my dear friends, portfolio management minimum 14 mark. If you are lucky, 21 mark. Portfolio management minimum 14 mark. If you are lucky, 21 mark. So how to crack this 14 mark? How to crack this 21 mark? We are going to discuss now, my dear friends. This area you have to practice your ICMA practice material very well. Students sometimes will remember only formula. No, because you have to practice. Because any small error anywhere will make your mark loss. So I request you to, if you want to score on mutual fund, if you want to score on portfolio management, you have to follow very well. So my dear friends, I request you to go through study material problem very well on computation of how to compute beta, how to compute alpha, characteristics, computation of different models of questions such as risk of a portfolio consisting of two security, risk of portfolio consisting of three security, correlation, covariance, these type of related questions you have to analyze. Once you analyze these type of question, you can easily able to score. And let me show you one thing in your exams and all, how this type of questions are coming. I would like to show you one previous year question also for your benefit. In portfolio management, they're asking question like this. See, they were asking questions like see, what is the portfolio beta? What is the residual variance? Reverse way. That is your systematic risk and unsystematic risk is equal to total risk. So this is a reverse calculation. Very good question. If you know total risk, if you know the systematic risk, balance is residual risk. Sometimes your total risk you have to compute what? Compute systematic risk, compute unsystematic risk, add both, you will get what? Total risk. So these type of question you have to do. Sometimes sharp index model or modern portfolio test. So these are all very good question in portfolio. This is a general question as I told. Beta computation, risk free, SML, those type of easy question also will come. This is the question which I told you, reset previous year question, NAV is the mutual fund. That is what we saw. So these type of questions are coming for mutual fund. Easily you can score this 21 mark. Now, my dear friends, in our YouTube channel, my dear friends, if you go through EduHome Connect, our YouTube channel, we are keep on updating revision series. This is the revision series on portfolio management, revision series of mutual fund. So we are keep on uploading. So you can watch those revision videos where you will get an idea about how to approach portfolio management, how to approach your mutual fund topic. So you can able to go on through these kind of revision videos we are uploading. So keep watching, my dear friends. For your June exam, we are going to coming up with a marathon session on forex options and derivatives. So this session, this is you are going to score 28 mark. Yes, at Edu Home Connect, we are going to come with a marathon session on this area, how to crack this 28 mark. As per your current exam pattern, 28 mark is coming from this area. So what I am requesting, in this weightage area, I am telling you, you have to prepare very well for this area. Wherever class you attend, you have to go through your class workbook, ICMA material, practice very well. 28 mark. None of the other topic we won't get it. Even mutual fund 14 mark. Capital budgeting, if you include the risk analysis chapter also 14 mark. If you include leasing also 21 mark. Still there is no 28 mark. But this topic you are going to get 28 mark. Yes. So please give a proper weightage and hold these type of areas. And at Eduhome Connect, please subscribe this YouTube channel. We are going to come up with you hold the marathon on forex and derivative for your June exam. Keep following the page. We will update you shortly. So we are going to give you a marathon on this session. How to get this forex forward options a highest mark you can score in your June 2025. So hope to see you all in the marathon session, which is going to conduct for you next week. Coming into next area, you have your theory session. This is the last area. So we are going to conclude our this webinar, my dear friends. So I believe that we are able to cover the MCQ topic is weightage, and my session I am giving such a way that it will be useful for everyone because we are interrelating your ICMA chapter perspective. So coming into this theory area, my dear friends, theory don't want to worry. If at all any problem, we have two choice question. If at all any problem you feel difficulty, you are not having sufficient time, because the big problem in our SFM is that previous year 14 mark, 12 mark question is coming now for 7 mark. They are giving 7 mark weightage only. We have given already request to the ICMA to change the pattern. But still, I request to all of you that if at all if it is coming 7 mark, time sometimes may not be efficient. Because when you want to do this type of portfolio sum, see, I have shown you one portfolio previous year sum. To be frank, it's a 7 mark question. If you want to solve this minimum 15 minutes, you will take it. As per your institute weightage, what is the time we required? 7 into 1.8, it will 12.3. So minimum 15 minutes. So this is how you will make it. So MCQ you can save some time, because now working you can maximum time you can save there. Plus this type of forex derivative area, time you will take lesser only, there you can stay. Still, if you feel no time, then what I request you now, you can crack these three areas. Security section one question will come definitely. Chapter 14 International Finance. They may be asking you World Bank, they may be asking you Asian Development Bank, or they may be asking GDR or ADR or foreign currency convertible bond. So be very clear on that. Then here comes a leasing or efficient market. Efficient market I have already told, semi form, strong form, weak form, those kind. Finally, one digital finance. Digital finance generally asking on cryptocurrency areas or fintech companies. All these latest area they are testing for you. So my dear friends, you can also follow this type of Telegram, WhatsApp channel of the EduHome Connect, where we are keep on giving for your June 2025 here onwards. We are launching our session for 30 days campaign for CMA students. 30 days campaign for CMA students, where we are going to give you full update for your exam. Yes, we are there for you at EduHome Connect. We want to ensure you that you are cracking your June 2025 exam. So, my dear friends, in this very short webinar, because exams are nearer, I don't want to take much time from you. I don't want to take much time from you. So, we have discussed how to crack SFM, how to crack SFM. So, we already you prepared, you understood now chapter weightage, you understood now chapter weightage, so you can able to plan accordingly. Even MCQ also here onwards, no confusion. How to crack MCQ also I have given. So my request is to study very well and become a CMA by this June 2025. And last but not the least, my dear friends, I am also a student like you. I am going through lot of pressures like you, because I know the pressure a students facing while preparing the exam. Lot of how the question will come, planning time, even office pressure, or maybe at home the problem, lot of issues you will face. So my dear friends, whatever this happens, it will be there. But the CMA qualification which you are going to earn in this June 2025 will mark in your name. I can proudly say CMA Mohd Asthaf. Even I can say FCMA also. So, my dear friends, we want the three letters before our name. If you want to get the three letters, beat all these external barriers and achieve your goal, we EduHome Connect is there with you. You can able to score maximum mark in this attempt. And I will tell you my personal experience also for you. My dear friends, when I am preparing the exam, I feel lot of pressures. And I am also in a situation whether to write the exam or not. But somehow I written my exam. And even in my exam hall, some paper when I am written the exam, I am not confident. I am having a worry on whether I will pass or not pass. This kind of pressure I happened. But on the day, August 21st, when the result came, I written like you June exam. August 21st, when the result came, I am a CMA and a all India rank holder. Sorry, I am a CMA all India rank holder and the first rank in the state. If I, an ordinary student, can achieve this with all this pressure I gone through, definitely you can able to achieve. So please follow this Instagram page, YouTube page, social media with us. We are coming to you exciting knowledge sessions for your exam to crack. It is just a beginning. All the best, my dear friends. Yes, the letter CMA is not longer, it's shorter. We are there for you. All the best. Thank you all of you for attending the session. Please give your valuable reviews so that we can also update. Thank you.